What is going on, guys? My name is Los, and today I want to talk to you about something very simple. Do not hire an agency unless you can have these three things as a caveat for hiring an agency, okay? We are an agency, and so we have a lot of people that come to us and they want to have conversations about scaling their business. Now, whether it's e-commerce, whether it's a personal brand, that's kind of like the two core focuses of the people that we help. We've talked to everyone and their mother, and the same things happen, right? Everyone that talks to other agencies has this like crazy idea of what an agency should do, what you should do. And what I've seen is that not a lot of people know like what to look for in an agency. And so I want to help you as an agency owner, not just get better leads for myself, admittedly, but help you understand what you should be focused on when you are hiring an agency. So there's three things that you want to focus on and you want to know about or you be wary about when hiring an agency. So thing number one, is that agency running leads for themselves? Now listen, if another agency is telling you that they don't run ads for themselves because they get all their leads organically, that's cool. Also terrifying, because if you don't run ads, but you're telling people you'll run their ads, I would run all the way out. All the way out. We became an agency because we had a partner program. So the way our program worked, and still does work this way, it's one of the ways we engage with people, is if you have a brand and you want us to scale it, we become partners in it and we scale it. And through that, we built a lot of our own brands, sold brands, etc. We've spent at least $10 million of our own running and building brands, okay? So that's why we can get to say that we're an agency, and then, we spend about $1.5 million to $2 million a month, depending on the month, COVID, non-COVID clients, and all that kind of situation, Facebook accounts getting shut down, whole thing, right? Also, that's a whole thing. If people aren't getting their account shut down on Facebook, they're not running ads hard enough. But, we have a process, and still to this day, we spend a minimum of $50,000 to $100,000 a month on our own media to get clients, to sell our own products, et cetera, et cetera. That's just for the agency side, not including brands that we do have ownership and partnership stuff with, okay? So if they're not running ads, they're not an agency. They're just a bunch of bros and ladies trying to get clients for the sake of getting clients, trying to spend your money so they can learn some stuff, so then one day they can have enough money so they can run their own offers and make money, right? So that's thing number one. Thing number two, and I'm gonna make a video on this too, is people that are, trying to get you and selling you that everything's gonna be okay, right? It's not, and that's just the reality. The reality and why people stick with us, stay with us, and work with us is because how realistic I am about the conversation when it comes to actually having success online. Okay, see, most people, you'll get on the phone with them and they'll easily sell you like, oh, you have a brick and mortar, we can make it scale. Oh, you have a Shopify store, we can make that grow. Oh, you have a course or a consulting product, we can help you grow that. While some of that could be true because everything could grow, they're not having a realistic conversation with you about the expectations that you should have as a business to grow your business, okay? Think about that. Think about what I said. They're not having a realistic conversation with you about what you should have as expectations. You're coming in because you've seen a lot of videos of people in Lambos that are just making a lot of money, and you wanna make a lot of money, so you give your money to an agency and they're like, yeah, you saw me in a picture with a Lambo, I can help you do the thing. Most of that is just, they're not using fake things, but they're using like their best retargeting, 26 times return on ad spend type of stuff to like bring people in, and then they tell you that they can do everything. The reality is someone needs to have a realistic conversation with you. If you come to us and you're saying, I have an average order value, if this is e-commerce as an example, of $20 and I want to scale to $1,000 a day, can you do it in the next 30 days? The answer for us is gonna be like, no, that's a hard no. That's a hard no, okay? You need specific average order value. We need to know what your lifetime value is. We need to know what your email is. We need to have a holistic understanding of your business and how you wanna grow it, when you wanna grow it, When you come and engage with us, we let you know, okay, this is this first phase, this is how this first month is gonna work. The second month, once we see things working, we're gonna ramp up the budget. And then by the third month, we're gonna start seeing some scale and some expectations for success. If it's not working prior to that, we have problems. Normally the problems are gonna be in the average order value, the lifetime value, or our cost per acquisition is gonna be too much. I'm gonna set up a frame for you to not BS you, because I'm not looking to make money from someone for like a month. It's a waste of my time and my team's time. Like I said, the majority of people that we end up engaging with work with us in partner programs and different things like that. And so the more honest and the more upfront I can be about this conversation and how it's gonna go, the better it's gonna be relationship-wise and longevity-wise for both of us, okay? So if someone's just telling you that they can do it, yeah, it's easy, it's whatever, run. That's just not true. If it was true, why is your man not just doing it every single day for himself, right? That doesn't make sense. Why doesn't he have like 15 different, And it makes no sense, guys. For the love of God, listen to how it sounds. It sounds fake, because it is fake, okay? So have someone set realistic expectations and have realistic expectations. If you're doing, I'll give you another quick example. If you wanna run ads and you have a personal brand and it's making $25,000 a month on organic, and you think you've got some, the next newest, craziest offer, product, whatever. For starters, you most likely don't. You're selling the same thing as most people. We're all just packaging everything different. I mean, even Tesla now sells electric cars, and everyone and their mom now sells electric cars, guys. So you know what I'm saying? Like we're selling services, we're helping people solve problems, but at the end of the day, we're not building electric cars, right? So slow down with that. Second, the reality is what works in organic is not gonna work the exact same on paid. And if someone tells you that it does, they're also lying, because you're hitting an organic pool of people that are already engaging, know, like, and trust you, and you're taking out the best people from here. This is your 20% out of the 80-20 rule. The 80% is the world. They don't know who you are, okay? They don't know who you are. And so the expectation of just running traffic because this works to this pool of people is not gonna be the same success rate initially as just going out into the rest of the world. Okay, so you guys also have to think about that too, and know how to start asking these questions. What are the expectations? What should I think through? Like, how should this work? So you can have a realistic conversation with the person who's trying to help you, whether it's us or someone else. They should have their best interest and your best interest at heart, and it should be part of the first conversation. And number three, I would say, I wouldn't work with agencies that really want to have almost little to no communication. Right, so we work a lot with the people that we work with, and I've seen a lot of people come to us while we start working with them, and they're shocked and surprised that we have daily Slack groups with them, that we have weekly calls with them, that we have consistent checkups and we're getting on the phone. I mean, at the end of the day, I really feel like you're hiring an agency because you are looking to trust somebody with your business. Your business is your baby at the end of the day. It's really a big thing. It's either what's making you money or something you saved up on and you invested in this to help you make more money and help create freedom in your life. And so we, as agency owners, whether it's myself or anybody else, need to look at that in that same regard and be in consistent communication of how this baby is growing up and what nurturing and things this baby needs to have its best success possible, okay? And a lot of that is communication, okay? People need to be communicating on what they need for ads, what they need for conversion changes, what they need for funnel changes, what they need for creative changes, what they need for email, okay? It's gonna be consistent communication going through back and forth. And if your agency just wants to report some numbers to you because they're the best or like that's just how they work, it really means you're just a number. You're just a number to them, and like I said, whether it's with us or anybody else, you should want to partner with someone who really has your best interest through this whole conversation so you can have a long-standing relationship. And even if things aren't going and aren't met exactly how they're supposed to happen, what's going on? What's the problem? So you can talk, communicate, and really verbalize the reasons that we're not having the best success and what success look like so we can make improvements, changes, adapt, and overcome whatever issues might happen. So those are the three things, guys, that I think everybody needs to focus on when hiring an agency. And if you're seeing someone that is missing one of these three things, run for the hills, the easiest thing you could do is just hit me up at Los Hustle. Listen, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna do exactly what I just told you over here. You can check us out, we're running ads. I'm gonna have a very honest and open conversation about what it takes to have success inside of your business, and we're gonna have consistent communication, not just with myself, but with my team. Every client I have has my cell phone number, and we got a lot of clients, okay? But it's okay, because we set up standards on how to communicate, how to respect each other, and how to have the best long-standing relationship. So that's it, guys. Think about that when you guys are hiring an agency. And like I said, if you guys wanna talk to us, just have a conversation and see how that goes. Go to @LosHustle on Instagram. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, just hit me on a DM. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just hit me up with a comment and tag me. And other than that, guys, we're gonna continue to post these videos every single week. So I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I'll see you on the next one.